All right, I'm here with MP before Game 3. MP, how you feeling heading into this one?
I feel great. I feel great. The series has been easier than I thought it would be, but they're down 2-0. So I expect them to play with a little bit more desperation.
What do you have to do to overcome that desperation?
Not much. They're going to be keyed in on me, but I can't let them take us out of what we do best. I'm looking to be the game's top scorer and, keep showing the world what I can do on the stage.
There he goes. Give us something good tonight. Let's go.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Portland Trailblazers come into Game 3 up 2 games to none with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Rockets. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're taking a look at Houston. You know, there's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's clinging in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
KD passes to Shepard. Şengün with a screen on Lillard. Here's Shepard. No good from outside. Lillard left side. Back to MP. Pass to Avdia. Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Now here is Smith. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
MP outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. MP's got 7 points in the game.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
And here's KD for 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here's Durant. Avdia with the rebound.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around. Well, there you have it. Their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Another miss by Houston.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He dropped 69 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
For the Rockets, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Now here's VanVleet. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Portland leading by 14. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for Houston. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
On the wing, MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's KD, and he uses the glass. On the layup.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's VanVleet. No scoring in this one.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that boom.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
VanVleet looking around. Offline with his 3. MP has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers. Going on an absolute... Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Durant comes in for Jari Eason. And it's Thompson in for Aaron Holiday. Portland also making some changes. MP comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Henderson. In the backcourt, we'll see VanVleet and Thompson. Durant is out there with Alper and Şengün. And it's Capella in at the center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. VanVleet can't get that one to fall. Avdia, the pass to Lillard. The 3 from MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 7 for him tonight. VanVleet against Lillard. VanVleet kicks to KD from deep three-point land. The Trailblazers pull it in. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Durant against MP. And that one drops. Durant's got his second basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Wasted no time on that one.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to KD. Şengün with the screen for KD. Over Avdia. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from KD. 6 points for Şengün. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. MP, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw off from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Şengün. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Thompson finds KD. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
MP outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Henderson against Durant. Yep, that one goes in there. KD's got 6 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And so it's Portland with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Glad to have you with us so far.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them. Make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendation. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to...
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
Trailblazers leading by 19 points. On the floor for Portland, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. MP out there with Damian Lillard. And it's clinging in at the center, filling out the middle. The Rockets shooting 41% for the game. And stolen by Lillard. MP with it, picked up by Thompson. Grant with a screen on Thompson. MP dishes to Grant. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. It's Durant on the wing. He's got 6. Here's Shepard. Off target from outside. The Trailblazers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Back to Durant. Swing in with the block. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. That one drops for him.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
The Trailblazers shooting their first foul shot of the night. Free throw, no good for MP. The Rockets really having a tough go here. Outside for Durant. Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 9.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
MP looking around. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's Portland converting.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Over in the corner, Shepard. Thompson sets the pick for Shepard. Driving in, it's good.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepard.
Portland leading by 20. Grant with the screen on Thompson. Here's MP. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, MP.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Şengün. 6 points for him. Durant for three. And Klingon pulls it down. The three from MP. Good! Another from three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Grant with the screen on Thompson. MP, that's for two. And they get it back. Grant with the screen on Thompson. Count that one. MP's got 55.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Smith sets the pick for KD. Smith the pass to Şengün. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Grant sets a screen for MP. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Şengün with a screen on Avdia.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Inside, here's Klingon. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Klingon's got his first basket.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. MP outside. The 17-footer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shepard. And a miss there on the triple.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
To the middle, stolen by Thompson. Poke loose. Avdia dishes to MP. Pass to Klingon. Fires for three. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Portland out in front, just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2. A big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Jari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Shepard out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
to the wing right side. Smith against MP. 6 on the shot clock. Portland no good that time either. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Durant gets it to go.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 57 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And the dunk by MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Smith outside. Three-pointer. KD's shot is off. Here's Şengün. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Yang pass to MP. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Down low. Hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Trailblazers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly...
And that one goes. Incredible.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Puts up a deep 3. Connects again from distance.
And he's notched the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable. Durant deciding where to go with it. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
I'm here with MP, who posted a video before tonight's game where he said he was looking to be the game's leading scorer. How were you able to make that promise a reality?
Man, I don't know why people thought I'd choke in the playoffs, but this is what I do. I'm a scorer, I get buckets, and I'm good at it, bro.
No arguments here, MP. Good job.
Appreciate you, Dom.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you.
Major word around the association is that MP is aggressively trying to expand his club league by getting NBA stars involved in the venture. One such star, none other than Cade Cunningham. Big names are huge for recruiting on the club league circuit, so that would certainly be a big get for MP and company.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from Sac.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from Sac, obviously out of Sacramento, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from Sac, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov up front alongside William Callahan. Carrington, no good. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
MP right side. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Lund. Over goes. And the Attack from Sac with another bucket right there.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young, and sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
The Attack from Sac trail. Pass to Lund. again, Sack good for 2.
The big man, Lund, finding his stroke from mid-range.
MP with the look, and the shot goes in.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Now Carrington. Over MP. Carrington, no good. Now the High Flyers with it. They're leading by 8. There's so many of these kids playing. Not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly, we'd say.
Now MP. He's got 19.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Pass to Carrington. To the middle. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
From the arc. And again, it's MP.
Oh, man, guys. They are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What's shooting?
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. From 18 feet away, and Callahan pulls it down. Here's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
And he makes the first.
We look at a chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
And here's MP on the outside. And another 3 for the Flyers.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Robinson screen. Carrington for 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
This offense is at its best when Carrington is shooting the 3 with confidence.
MP with the look. Rebound brought home by Carrington.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the D is in his face like that.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now Carrington. He's got 10. Fires for 3. And a dunk by Robinson.
Huge play, and they need more like it because second chance points are going to be a key for them.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
And if only they'd been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now.
Now Carrington. It's Mecca. Pass over to Robinson. Puts up a 3. Dunn brings it down. Confident play we're seeing out of them right now.
Yep, the scoreboard tells the story, that's for sure.
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Outside Carrington. Up top Robinson. Goes back up. Shot from Olsen, no good.
He makes a courageous attempt to get inside, but the defense forms a wall and he can't get past.
they keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
2 minutes. Now Carrington. He's got 10. Here's Olsen. Pass to Hilton. Shoots the 3. The high flyers grab the miss. MP down low. Carrington's there. MP again.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Robinson screen. Can they get it? Blocked. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's MP. Count that one.
No question they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their offense, like an engine in a fine car. It's been humming.
And the attack from Sack call time here. MP really making a difference in this one.
Well, they have done a dangerous thing. They've allowed him to get into a rhythm.
Austin Lund, Ivory Lund, Edward Martinez.
High flyers on D. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. He gets that one to fall. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Carrington, no good. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Pass to Callahan. 4 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP, no good. Carrington at the high post. Callahan's there. One, that's good.
Good team play there. Sets him up nice.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. The High Flyers lead this one, running away with it, and will return right after this break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now MP. Fires the 3. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Here's Martinez. Carrington outside. Over MP. Carrington, no good.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
And that one's good from MP.
They're putting some points up and starting to pull away from their opponent.
Yeah, this one is threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
On the wing, it's Martinez. Outside, Pagan. Martinez outside. 6 on the shot clock. 1 with the pick. Looking to end the run. Sack with another miss.
A nice, clean look. That's one you gotta take.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
First personal foul.
Martinez outside. 1 with the pick. Lets it go from 11. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
They're really on the back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor, things are just not going their way.
Carrington for three. It's rebounded by Mills.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow.
Now MP. Non-stop scoring machine here.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Here's Lund. He has 6. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line for a 3-point play opportunity.
At the line for the attack from Sac, Ivory Lund.
And here is Mills. MP high post. Back to Mills. 5 to shoot. Again, the high flyers.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid. With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
And he makes that one.
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
Martinez outside. Pass to Lund. Martinez outside. Lund with the pick. High post shot. Martinez. Lund. That's good.
Okay, look, it's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign in the offensive boards.
MP now covered by Martinez. On offense, here's Sac. They double him with Mills. Pagan with it, and now guarded by Brock. The 3 ball, and that foul's on Lund. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Substitution for the attack from Sac, Ben Olsen.
Now here's Mills.
Carrington. Keegan Hilton.
Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Now Carrington, now covered by MP. And it's Carrington off the drive. Out of bounds, it'll be the high flyer's ball.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like...
Timeout called by Sac. They'll talk things over.
Substitution for high flyers. Timeout.
Outside Pagan. Now Carrington. He's guarded closely to the paint. Attempts an 8-footer. Drained it for 2 points.
Well, so far, this game has Lund's impact all over it. The defense looks helpless to slow him down.
And that one's good from MP.
With his ability to finish at the rim, they're looking to get him there.
Pagan with it.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Carrington. They get it back. Lund, that's good.
Honestly, guys, I'm not even sure Lund feels the contact.
Here's the high flyers. And here's MP on the outside. Pure from 3-point range.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, find some space.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Lund. Puts it up from 12. And the attack from Sac with another bucket right there.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
MP. He's covered by Carrington. They set the pick. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
runs the defender right into the pick. Textbook play to get the lane he needs.
And a whistle blown against MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. The High Flyers making a switch here.
Michael Cox.
Outside, Lund. Martinez outside.
Who's watching it?
Over Brock. Martinez can't get it to go.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
2 points.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Carrington. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Left side, MP. That one a little long. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Defense right on him. Down low. Carrington shot falls.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with this outcome.
Count the basket and the foul. One free throw coming his way. And that sends MP to the line to shoot. It's on Drexel Carrington. And the free throw, no good. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far.
Substitution for High Flyers, Matt Casey.
Now Pagan. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie, just the way he can.
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey.
I can show you how to, if you let me. I'm on a gram like confetti. Ready, she leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping into Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli, I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm pulling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want a blue like belly.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look.
Yeah, well, they call him the...
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basque.
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't start until...
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe monument here in Paris. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FPSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. It's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side looking to steal a win against the youth movement of Paris FC.
And And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EVA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EVA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Here's Paris. A 4-point game.
Lets it go from deep.
That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Pass to Dupont. Back to Bourgeois. And here's Parker. Dupont on the wing.
And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they've really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
And that's a confidence booster right there for Dupont. The defense cannot allow him to get these kinds of easy baskets.
Yeah, count it. His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Now here's Brisebois.
Shoots. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Now here's Brisebois. Barrow up top. He's covered by Ahern. Parker a screen.
Dupont off the drive. Just 4 to shoot. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I love that possession for Paris. Get into your center inside and let Zadirko cause some issues.
Covered by MP. Pass to Valois.
Inside. Tries it from 9.
Yard can't hit. And here we are in Paris. Such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have got their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine. But everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight. Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Pass to Barrow. Harris grabs the miss. Here's MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
And that's the kind of finish you're looking for. MP is firing up his squad.
Here's Briard. Pass to Dumont. Now here's Barrow.
Shot clock at 6.
Back to Dumont. Here's Valois. He's got 6. Barrow outside.
Fires for 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Spacing out the floor, Marseille is a better team when Barrow is burying triples. Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw him off there.
Here's Durant. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Here's Valois. It's hauled in by Ledoux.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let him cruise in for the layup.
Fortier outside. MP. Pass to Blanchet. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
Marseille, no good that time either.
11 feet out.
Now here's Ledoux.
To the middle.
MP inside.
And add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, like, you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
Pass to Blanchet.
Here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Here's Valois. Ledoux with some nice D.
Fast break, here they come.
And MP gets it to go.
Starting to pull away here. They're putting some points up.
Yeah, this one's threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
Pass to Riyard. Durant.
And he's going for the alley-oop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
Then ate it up.
Bon appetit. And what touch on the finish.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Opening a huge gap. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second. Half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, and they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
They've gotten a lot of extra possessions because of their rebounding edge.
It's been a lot, and I think it's made the difference in this game because they've done great work on the boards.
Arrow outside. Back to Brisebois. Parker a screen.
There's the triple. The rebound by Zadirko.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
Clock at 6. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much. You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents, and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Playing big near the basket. I love seeing Parker go up with this kind of force.
Screen by Elich. MP, it's good.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Here's Parker.
Harris grabs the miss. Pass to MP.
Over to the wing.
To Elich.
Pass to Zadirko. And he comes up with the deuce.
Wow, Zadirko with 3 key words. Get off me.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed Dupont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, Dupont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Pass to Parker. Yes, and it's Dupont with the assist that time.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
High post try.
Bourgeois with the steal. Brisebois with the ball. Guarded by Zadirko. Barrow gets the bucket.
You just can't say enough about his individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Here's MP for 3.
Dreams the three-pointer.
And there's MP's competitive nature coming out, so he just had to answer that last 3.
To the paint.
Here's Dupont.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
One of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of their offense.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
And there's...
Teams will make substitutions.
And Paris FC basket, call time. And the ball out of play. Marseille will have it.
You gotta ask, where was he going with that pass? Awful turnover.
And Marseille with possession here.
They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Back to Barrow. A rebound by Vasseur. Here's MP.
And that one good.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Barrow outside. Pass to Bourgeois. That's in there. Barrow with the assist.
Converting through contact. Bourgeois didn't slow down because of a little bump.
Outside Vasseur. Here's MP.
And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
Here's Dupont. 5 to shoot. From the top of the key. It's hauled in by Paris. And MP again.
Good aggressive play by MP. Taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
Down low. Barrow. And grabs the board. Here's MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Takes the three. Monsieur. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I like the aggression there. Yeah, hitting the offensive boards hard.
Now here's Parker. Monsieur defending. Marseille, no good that time either. Mortier outside. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Pass to Barrow. They need this. That one rolling around and rims out. Here's MP. And MP slams it in.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
The final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EVA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify for the EVA.
Congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA Championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the
toes tied. Call my mama, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, crypto. Not that it's so fire. I'm on so feel like Detroit red foot with better. Black on my hair, I'm pressure. Going up like running blood pressure. About that guap, about that guap, about that guap, about your ching, about that guap, about that guap, about that bread, about your leaves. Feel like slippery neck, look like you staring at sun too long. Her friend, and it's, I know I'm wrong. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 tickets. Oh man, and I went back off each tree. Baby blue beam, I go beep, beep. I'm not really, I'm feet. That thriller right on me like he. Tweaking, I'm tweaking, I'm tweaking,